She's only, 3 months into her 18th year. So, Judge, it's one of those things. She's got a bright future. She's got, I'll say, acceptance into a school in Atlanta. She's been accepted to UTSI. Her letter she's got for France. And that's a really fine letter that supports Michaela.
Sentencing, you entered a plea of no contest to robbery on December 4th. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 8 years in prison. The state is opposing your application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. They're taking certain items into consideration. All right. Did you all have a chance to review the PSI report, state? Spence?
I did, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No.
Spence?
No, ma'am.
State, any witnesses?
I do, ma'am.
Spence, any witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. I have Mrs. Bishop Franklin, Michaela's mom.
All right, Ms. Franklin. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. You can state your name for the record. All right, defense.
Ms. Franklin, good morning.
Good morning.
You and I have spent a lot of time together regarding Michaela, is that correct?
Correct.
You are, Michaela has accepted responsibility for the robbery here in Monroe County.
Correct.
And today is the day Judge either sent to prison or entertain her application for probation or deferred.
Correct.
Franklin, let me just ask you, how old is Michaela?
So now she is 18, and they thought that she was 17.
And when did she turn 18?
November 3rd.
And where she is,
And
we make future plans, apply for universities.
And there it is. The official sentencing phase kicks off. Notice how the judge immediately anchors the courtroom by outlining the plea deal. A cap of 8 years, but with probation on the table. High stakes. This is where rehabilitation meets punishment head-on.
Or explain her senior
yes, she's accepted to UTSA, and we're pending.
Excuse me. Please whisper.
year.
She was accepted to UTSA, and we're pending the application. South Carolina University.
And how is she doing?
She's doing good. She's on the honor roll. Right now, she has all A's and perfect attendance, so she's going out.
And did Michaela request a letter from one of her school counselors to offer with
She did.
writing of this to the state for their review? Something you'd like to look at, Judge?
All right, any objections to the court reviewing? All right, you may continue.
Ms. Franklin, with regard to that letter, is it a positive view of her?
Michaela's right now, she's since her release, she's at the best she's ever been. She's focused, she's serious about furthering her future for college, and she's on the right path.
I'd like to take it back to, I guess, the time around this offense. Before I do that, I want to ask you, are you a student mom?
I am.
Does Michaela have a father in her life who's active or?
He's not active, not consistently.
And does she have any siblings?
She does. She has a brother and a sister. Her father.
But living in your household?
No, no one. Just me and Michaela.
I want to take you back to around the time of the offense. Do you remember getting a call that Michaela had been locked in for some very serious offenses?
Yes, I do.
And can you tell the court the response was?
So she is specific.
Did you catch that? Michaela was only 17 when this crime occurred. Now she's 18, just barely an adult. Legally, that one birthday shifts her entire future from juvenile leniency to adult accountability. Timing can literally redefine justice.
There, I left her in there. She needed to understand what she had done, take responsibility. I left her in there for 5 months before I bonded her out. She should understand that she didn't do anything. You know, it wasn't something small. She needed to understand something what she did and what she looked forward to. She needed to know what prison or county was, what jail was.
And do you think those 5 months was what impacted her life?
Most definitely, I know for a fact she doesn't want to go back. She definitely has a true meaning of what jail is.
And was that your goal at the time?
That's definitely was my goal. Because I could have bonded her out the same day or the next day. I mean, I could have got the financial means to get her. So it was definitely my goal for her to learn her lesson. And hopefully we don't ever have to revisit this again, which I don't think we will. I'm just saying that she did learn her lesson.
Ms. Franklin, let me ask you, at the time when she was arrested, were there some behavioral problems
Sure.
you picked up on?
Yeah, there was, but I thought she was just being a rebellious teenager. I didn't realize she was depressed and low self-esteem until she had suicidal thoughts, which was a little bitch. But you know, they let her out and she did a little counseling here and there. So I think she was just being more rebellious to herself. Um, I honestly didn't know it was mental health issues there. But once I did know, I got her help.
What mental health issues have you discovered from learning?
Pause here. Her mom's decision to leave her in jail for 5 months wasn't neglect, it was strategy. This is tough love at its most extreme. Imagine being a parent knowing freedom is one call away, but choosing to let your child sit in a cell so the lesson sticks.
Definitely depression, low self-esteem. She's been going through exercises, counseling sessions, and me myself just trying to boost her up and get her on the right path to feel good about herself.
And do you think you're on a positive path right now?
Most definitely would be.
She's got me at home.
She lives at home. Her relationship is really good. She's more open. We actually have conversations about how she's feeling. We're on a really good path.
That's different than what it was before.
Most definitely, she would have stayed up so much. Felt like I was in her room. You know, just for me, what I thought was normal teenage stuff. Definitely was what we doing.
Ms. Franklin, you own a business. You tell the judge what you
I do. I'm checking out my salon. Testing coming to me.
do. You and Michaela talked about her interest in working in the salon.
Yes. Before this, she did. She was my assistant. To be honest, I need to back up an assistant. She wants to be a barber, and she did it through college. It'll be people for her to go back. I can. I'm also an instructor. She can get some of her hours for me.
You mentioned that she's been substitute. She has
Yes, she's really something. She's UTSA, but she's also we're pending the application for a woman, but she preferably would want to go.
So what would be her interest in studying in college?
Business marketing.
So you left her in jail for 5 months, and now she's been on a trial release as conditional for bond.
Correct.
I know we had one GPS circumstance that you take up with the court, but
Yeah.
other than that issue that was straightened out here in Portland, do you think she's been compliant with all rules?
Yes, she's been compliant, and I also make sure she's compliant. We get home on time, way before time. We don't take no shortcut. Yeah, she's definitely compliant.
I know that today we got the opportunity, 3 of us, Michaela, to go to the percentage report. You can see there's some raw feelings on the part of the list claiming.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if you think, that even before today, do you think Michaela recognizes just how serious this offense was and either or place to be after a section of?
Yeah, she definitely recognizes that. She's definitely voiced how remorseful she is for this. I know for Christmas we did. She wasn't able to actually go to the battered women's shelter, but she did do a toy drive. So where she marketed it, and she a lot of toys. I think over 500. Took it back to that women's shelter. Um, she definitely is remorseful, and she definitely understands.
Now we see the mental health factor. Depression, low self-esteem, even suicidal thoughts. These issues complicate the case. Should courts weigh psychological struggles as a mitigating factor, or does accountability override that compassion?
And that she would leave people in fear, and it's not to be taken up.
If you address very quickly whether you think your daughter would be a candidate for probation and for education.
I think she'll be a great candidate. I think, in fact, I know she has a bright future. This was something that she got herself into that I know she regrets, and I don't think that she should be sent to jail. She's done 5, and I understand that's not the same as 10 years, but she definitely recognizes and has had a case for jail is to not do this again and not get any more trouble and to succeed and hopefully help other juveniles, help other people who are going in that direction.
Then that's all the questions I have. So that's enough for you to ask questions.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Were you aware this offensive career not you were in 2020?
Once I got a call from the Michaela when she was already in custody.
So you knew.
Yes,
And what day was that? Do you remember?
I do not.
Surprised you that it was Wednesday?
Hey, I mean, I don't know.
It was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Would it surprise you that this offensive career shortened?
The whole thing surprised me.
But I'm asking specifically about the time at which the offense. Did that surprise you? Did you know that it happened?
I did know. I mean, I've known since my reading the papers. And
Where should Michaela?
she should have known that.
So, do you know, or did Michaela talk about what happened during this offense?
Yes,
Notice the pivot: community service and toy drives. Classic defense strategy. Show rehabilitation, not just remorse. The unspoken question: is this real change or courtroom performance to sway the judge?
So you were aware that the victim's in this case was a mother and young 4 son.
yes, sir.
And you had a chance to bring the individual.
Yes, sir.
And did it shock you that this had a drastic effect on that family?
No, sir. I definitely understand the turpitude of the case.
So you understand what is feeling what she's saying. You said it would be appropriate.
I don't think it would be appropriate for Michaela for the simple fact.
I'm not asking you to answer my question. Would it surprise you or does it shock you that you know, the actual prison?
No,
Is it understandable?
it definitely is understandable.
And were you aware that the other people that participated in this crime, that they were both young people?
Yes,
So she was the oldest one out of them, right?
okay, yes.
So she should be able to make better decisions in the other two, correct?
I don't agree with that. The other two had been in trouble, and she also was the only girl. So,
Specifically, her role is that were you aware that she was the person that drove the car that boxed in Victor last time?
I understand that she was the driver.
Specifically, that boxed in Victor.
I,
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
Just trying to pick out as a part of the other one. Did take Michaela to be evaluated by Mark or